Alright, welcome back. Before we get really back into the swing of the heavy story content, I just thought it'd be a little more serious with this one. Um, just because I know people are probably struggle-lugging with the new Mirror Dungeon, and I never actually, like, delved into it. For people who do genuinely need help, I actually did fully make these 6 teams that allow for far easier grinding of Starlight, if anyone's doing this on their own. They're not quite optimal, I would assume. I'd imagine people could definitely improve them, but they work. They're decently consistent. You just need to... okay, I've never had any consistency problems. You just need to get them to a high enough level and, like, uptie and whatnot. But just take a quick gander at them if anyone needed any help. And same thing with help, I have, like I said, the friendship code. And I specifically updated it to allow for people to grab Walpurgis Nacht content. Which is right here. You know, we got Hook Lou and Regret Faust. In case people wanted those two. And one final thing before we get into it. So... You know, I commented I always use the word discharge, and I try to just make the nastiest sentences possible. Pretty much since the game came out. Like, discharge wasn't there at the beginning of the game, but my intent has at least always been to be gross, to be nasty. It's funny. I find it humorous. And I've brought this up a few times. Shoutouts to whomever the hell it is that, after that video came out, sent me a friend request, and his is the charge isn't always correct. I feel like I need to tell that person to go fuck themselves, but that's really funny. Shoutouts to that guy, because of course I have no idea who it is, because this game doesn't give me any way of determining who the hell these people are. But what can you do? Anyway, enough of that. Ignore the Christmas. Ignore the fact that I have all this. Also ignore, oh god. Ignore this. This is not important. Let's get back into it. A little more serious. Gotta rein it back in. And Happy New Year's, everybody. That's why I haven't streamed in a while. It's the holidays. It's been a while. What is this team that I'm using? Oh, yeah, that's right. I remember. This is just like a random middle-of-the-road team. I mean, I got Arheath. I got 3 charge. There's nothing middle of the road about any of this. Yeah. Nothing middle of the road about any of this. Jesus. What the? When I'm like, oh, you know, I'll do a moderate team. Oh no, this is a bloodbath team. We got some phenomenal units in here. Back towards the heart.
이곳이 선장이 말한 두 번째 방인가?
너 이름 알아. 단테라고 불려. 너 말 내겐 들리지 않아. 고래나 인어의 말 같아. 너는 살려내 선원들. 몸뿐만이 아니야. 너는 살려내 마음까지. 잃어버리게 하지 않아. 저들의 방향. 서로가 정말 가고 싶어 하는 곳. 시계 소리로 알려줘. 나 하고 있어. 단테, 나는 이스마엘이 더 이상 표류하지 않게 되면 좋겠어.
좋아.
Back at it.
얼른 끝내고 밥 먹으러 가자고.
We'll say one thing though, people who are also struggling with the mirror dungeon, dear God, avoid pierce nodes. Because you fight these enemies, Chapter 5 enemies, they're all weak to pierce damage, which is actually why Ting Tang are they're extremely good in this chapter. Try out pierce units if you're also struggling with this chapter to begin with. Most things are weak to pierce around these parts, but dear God, do not use yourself into the pierce nodes in the mirror dungeon. They are bloodbath centric. I have done more than enough runs to know that it's not that they're unbeatable, it's that they're just not fun to fight. It's a bit much. I can and have done it, because let me tell you, a few of my teams, based on the status elements that they provide, are not at all pierce focused, or are more so, and usually they're blunt. Weirdly enough, I got a lot of blunt teams going around, like Rupture, or I mean, Tremor. They got a lot of blunt in there, but, you know, that's just how it goes.
제압을 준비합니다.
God, at this rate, it's going to be another real short episode, because the Christmas event's short enough to be its own entire episode. Which, yes, I did it already, Deb. That's how I got all the fucking presents. It'll be fine.
저 힘줄 같은 걸로 이루어진 다리를 건너면 되겠군.
뭐 하는 거지?
이곳 바닥 얇은 핏줄로 이루어져 있어.
이쪽으로 가야 원래 작전.
길로 보이지만 길 아니야. 한 명이 가고 다음 사람일 때 무너져.
감이 오는군. 무너진다는 걸 알고 있었다. 그럼에도 불구하고 우리 전부를 이 길로 안내한 것은 네 놈 혼자 건넌 다음 뒤따라오는 우리를 전부 떨어뜨리려 한 거였군.
역시 내가 구린 냄새가 난다고 했지. 야, 그 미친 선장놈이 시켰냐?
I mean, okay, she wouldn't have told us if not.
필요하다 했어.
Oh.
누군가 떨어져야지만 앞으로 갈 수 있는 곳이라고. 나 함께 나가고 싶었어. 피쿼드오 선원들과.
그리고 그 명령을 덥석 따르겠다 한 거냐?
그래.
왜 마음을 바꾼 거야?
알고 싶어졌으니까. 나도
뭘?
내가 가고 싶은 방향.
걱정 마시오.
Say hello to a very interesting one.
생명은
The skin
어떻게라도
prophet.
보존될 테니.
The aberration of the skin prophecy, a tool abnormality. Look at him. Oh me, oh my. If every he only got 2 passives. If every candle is snuffed and at full HP, gain resistance until all candles are lit again. When candles are lit, lose resistances. Candles, HP does not drop below 1. At 1 HP, it lights and will start attacking. When all candles are lit, uses a defensive skill. Snuff out candles next turn without a shield. Well, again, we only get 1 of these, so... Forming the post-mortem report as ordered by the executive manager. The entity was encountered around 1600 hours today. We failed to immediately recognize its presence as we were in low-light environment. Thus, it can be said that our first-run counter stood was around 1610 hours today. The entity was positioned next to candles and was furiously writing something down on a large book. It held what looked like a flaming quill pen in its hands. It's quite dark as there were without properly lit candles. I had some trouble recognizing its shape. I am unsure how it managed to write in that dark or how it continued to write, but maybe its 3 eyeballs and the flaming quill pen worked as a sort of reading lamp. I surmise that it would exhibit attack patterns using lights. It would best we refrain from going on the offense until we can observe further and identify meaningful behavioral patterns of the entity. Please consult this guide for future commands. Thank you. How long are you going to refrain from going on the offensive, huh? It's been determined that attacking the entity before lighting the candles around it was a fruitless effort. Our long standby appears to have been meaningless. Misjudgments are common occurrences in battle. I've taken responsibility for my mistake and by taking the candles they attacked. No other question appears to be wax drippings. Yeah. And then it's throwing out a bunch of unclashables, so you just kinda... You just give them a good smack. You know, we'll throw out one of these. You know, as a treat. We can have a little bit of fluid sac. If they're good. There we go. So you kind of just have to take the hits. As well as the fact that you get sticky muck, which is an extremely good abnormality. Continuing on with what I'd said earlier about using pierce units. Sticky muck makes it so every pierce attack lowers defense level by 2, which I don't know the exact math. I just a offhand, it increases the damage you deal. When the defense level is lower, you deal more damage. That's what really matters. Now they're lit, and now they're all throwing out counters, so you can kind of just... Yeesh. Just don't hit him. You'll be fine. I'm sure you'll be fine. Don't worry about it. What's your saying? Like, oh, 6 charge? Ooh, not good enough, lady. We want to keep throwing out attacks like this to build up our charge. If at all possible. Like, Faust can't actually build up her charge easily, so we're gonna have her clash with that, just to get her sanity up. Take charges, or take clashes where you can. If you ever have a solid favorite or dominating going, take it so that way you can build up your sanity. You want all your units at max sanity rather than only 1 or 2.
유효타 좋아.
늦으면 메피랑 먼저 갈 거야.
And that's gonna go through hit Heath. He'll be fine. Yeah, he'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about Heath. Heath's good. I will be also happy to show off the Christmas-themed ego once we are going through that event. And let me tell you, one of them's okay. The Otis one's okay, but the Heathcliff one, probably just bad, but it's very funny, and I like it a lot. Big ups, big fan. And if you're lucky, it's randomly pretty good. But it's there's a reason people don't use Gregor's default ego. You know, the one that has a 1 in 5 chance because it applies 5 different status elements at a random chance. Something along those lines. No, not giving out any
어떤
specifics.
사람들은 상처를 통해
And now we dogpile.
나의 벗들도 그러리라 믿소.
내가 눈에 새겨주지.
적확한 한압이었소.
Yeah, you specifically want to try to avoid using attack weight skills. That, you know, the ones that I just used and had
이기는 편,
that
우리 편.
Faust just unleashed. Yeah, those ones. You want to try to not use them if you at all can. So he actually has his resistances again, but I'm just gonna keep hitting him because if you notice, okay, I can't actually. So he's taking half damage from everything, but I can still apply things like fragile. I can still deal sinking damage. I can still deal bleed damage, and they do still deal upfront damage. And I can also deal rupture damage. So it's not doing much, but I can just slowly chip him out. But yeah, he has some pretty strong counters when you're trying to hit him in this phase. So don't try to break through his resistances until you're like into the fight. But like you can see, it's fine.
성공했어. 계속 몰아붙이자고.
Yeah, the sticky muck also makes quick suppression probably the best skill in the entire game. It probably already was, debatably.
집 구하려다가 고래에게 물렸어요. 집 구하려다가 고래에게.
진짜 노자비는 왜 갑자기 그놈의 기름을 뒤집어서 갖고 오네. 저 어린 놈을 대타로 쓰는 것부터 말이 안 됐어.
선장님, 피백을 말해주세요. 스톰은 이제 죽나요?
내가 말했지. 내 배에서 내 허락 없이는 누구도 눈을 감지 못한다고. 난 아직 너희에게 죽어도 좋다는 허락을 내준 적이 없다.
그럼 저는 어떻게?
비쿼드호는 창백한 증오의 고래에 거의 다 도달했다. 이제 필요한 건 올바른 나침반뿐이지. 우리 눈앞에 인어가 훌륭한 나침반이 되어줄 거다.
그게 무슨 말씀? 전 인호가 아닙니다, 선장님.
그 고래에게 먹힌 것은 곧 백색의 인어가 된다는 걸 알고 있을 텐데. 인어를 지하실에 있는 큰 수조 안에 가둬라. 본능적으로 증오와 미움의 고래가 있는 방향만을 향해 헤엄쳐 갈 거다.
선장님, 제발.
스타벅, 아래로 조각배 하나를 내려라.
갑자기?
풍덩거리는 소리가 잠시 후에 들렸고, 그렇게 시간이 지나는 동안 배에 탄 모든 선원이 갑판에 나와 에이헤브를 둘러쌌다. 그리고 에이헤브는 크게 말했다.
어디선가 들린다. 스톱의 목소리다. 무슨 소리를? 모두 똑바로 들어라. 그 고래를 죽이기 위해 기꺼이 목숨을 내던진 위대한 선원 스톱의 목소리가 저 호수 어딘가를 떠돈다.
내가 위대한
우리는 급박한 항해를 위해 그를 다시 태울 수 없었다. 하지만 그는 죽지 않았다. 비록 목숨을 건 사투 끝에 배에 돌아오지 못하고 이곳을 넘실대고 있지만 곧 내가 내린 조각배를 타고 안전한 곳으로 갈 것이다. 그가 외친다. 우리의 성공을 위해 바락바락 외친다. 그 목소리가 우리를 보고 나아가라고 한다.
대체 뭐야? 이 정신 나간 말은.
나아간다. 우리
퀴케그?
나는 이 항해를 성공적으로 마치고 가장 먼저 가까운 항구를 찾을 것이다. 그곳엔 있다. 스토비! 행복한 얼굴로 우리를 맞이하겠지. 나는 그에게 걸맞은 보상을 줄 것이다. 그리고 우리의 끈질겼던 항해에 대해 긴 밤을 지새우며 이야기 나누리라.
나는 행복하게.
그곳엔 너희도 있다. 너희 모두가 있다. 스톱의 이름으로 우리는 그 밤 주점의 모두에게 술을 살 것이다. 이 항해가 끝나면 모든 것이 보장된다.
이 항해만 끝난다면.
이 항해 끝나면
항해가 끝나면 증오의 고래 드디어 우리의 눈앞에 죽일 수 있는 거죠, 선장님?
그의 외침에 보답하자. 증오의 상백한 고래를 죽인다. 모두가 동참하라. 세상과 도시가 가지고 있던 그대들을 사지로 내몰고 있는 그 증오스러운 악을 없애는 일에 동참하는 것이다. 모든 고난, 모든 부조리, 모든 이별은 그 고래가 자아내는 악에 의해 자행되었으니 우리는 그것을 죽이고 모든 것이 제자리에 돌아가는 것을 지켜볼 것이다.
예!
소리쳐라! 외쳐라!
예, 선장님!
잘가! 스톱! 다시 보자! 다시!
맞아. 상백한 고래만 죽이면 드디어 모든 게 끝나. 그 모든 악의 고래만 죽이면.
What the fuck? This has to be the artery Ahab was talking about. Once we cut this thing open, path to the center of the heart will be open. The artery appears much sturdier than we had initially assumed. Cutting it open with a single strike won't be an easy task. But if we delay too much here, we won't be able to arrive at the rendezvous area in time. Otis, you take it. Ah, cringe. Otis struck the artery with all their might, but just a little gash, huh? Failed to slice it open. I don't have time for this. Flustered, Otis began repeatedly slamming their weapon into the artery, trying to hack it open. Luckily, we were able to cut open the artery in time, but this clearly left Otis exhausted from the effort. Sanguine fluid gushes at a terrifying rate. As blood flow from the opening begins to slow, the path begins to open. Let's make our way to the heart. Otis can live with 20 damage, because she's not actively being used.
정리 시간이다.
She will be fine. At least she's not actually, you know, dying. Unlike a certain stub. Dying's not quite the correct term. Unless you mean like ego death. And I mean that in the Jungian term rather than the game mechanic term.
재밌네요.
I will say though, fun, random little factoid. So, when you're, if you ever actually looked at the game, how the game handles its sprites, and if you look into the game files, they actually have like a big sprite sheet for all the characters, and so every character has a default face. Usually it's their neutral expression where they're not making any faces. And what they do is they'll just paste over one of their other expressions right on top of the model, and it's seamless, one-to-one. However, they all usually have like the default facial expression. They don't have just like a nothing face. The one exception that at least I have found thus far is actually Stub, of all things. His face is completely blank. Like, it's all drawn and textured, but it doesn't have eyes, nose, mouth. It's all completely gone and barren. It's, a little disquieting, I'll be honest, that it's specifically him. And no, we never see him as, like, a faceless entity. I mean, I guess they'd have to do it for when he was like a silhouette there. Maybe they used it for that purpose and they like just put a filter over it because he doesn't have his pipe, but it's a bit weird.
우리가 우세. 서둘러 끝내보자고.
탈출 개체 확인.
씹는 맛이 있는데?
다소 유리하구려.
운이 따라준다면 좋겠네요.
씹는 맛이 있는데?
Is that a wooden crate? The sinners found a haphazard thrown pile of crates. It can be extrapolated from their appearance that they were used as supply crates. Some boxes here has Twin Hook Pirate logos drawn on them. Some of them have the Before Team logo. The whale must have swallowed these crates too. It is wise to procure some of them as our provisions. Alright, but we don't know what'll happen once we get to the heart. Should we take some of them, just in case? Yeah, absolutely. Seems like a great idea. Crate appears to be locked. Oh, rusted. I don't think we can try to pick this lock. Let's smash it open. The box itself looks pretty flimsy. We risk smashing its contents as well. Who can strike the crate with just enough force? This is a 64% chance. This needs 2 heads. About an 80% chance. This needs all 3, goddamn. We'll let Dawn take a stab at it. Okay, Dawn. Whoop. That was not a controlled strike at all. I wasn't sure if they even tried. The crate was smashed to bits, so much that we couldn't tell its contents apart from the crushed remains. Oh, no choice but to check with the other crates we have. Nothing happened. You know, I was trying to give you a chance to run it back, Don, but you failed us yet again. Oh, that's unfortunate.
시계, 너도 알아챘냐? 잠겨 뒤져가는 거지. 달콤한 말과 희망에 숨막혀 돼지는지도 모른 채 서서히. 시계 대가리, 네 역할이야. 잠겨가는 저놈을 건져 올리는 거.
어겼어. 선장의 명령. 널 못 봐. 명령 어기면.
아니, 볼 수 있어. 네가 가려는 방향으로 갈 수만 있다면. 무슨 일이 있어도 우린 심장까지 갈 거니까. 들려요? 멀지 않은 곳에서부터 고동 소리가 울리고 있잖아요.
심장 소리.
몸 좀 풀어볼까요? 드디어 나갈 수 있겠어요.
환상체인가요? 비켜.
So I don't know if this was like, oh, okay. It was never the case in any of the other ones, but maybe it was just me and my friend, but we really expected
좋아.
this abnormality to be
얼른 끝내고 밥
way
먹으러 가자고.
more important. Because this is the ego. This one right here, which is obviously this guy. We were expecting him to be way more important. Because this is the big seasonal ego. This is the first WoW ego in the entire game. We've been waiting for like more than a year to get one of these. And it's a whale. She fights with an anchor. It was in all the trailers. We got to see it as the big end goal of the season. It's a whale. You'd think it to be more important. No. No, it's just the final abnormality you fight that just happens to look like a whale. A dream-devouring silt current. When the fluorescence part is broken, inflict fluorescence shard on all enemies. Fluorescent shard, gain 3 poison, 2 points count. Oh, well, thank you. Fluorescent part regenerates after 2 turns. Starting from turn 2, gain 8 poise this turn if the fluorescence part isn't broken. Gain plus 3 poise count starting from turn 2. Gain 2 paralyze and 2 damage down per turn if the fluorescence part is broken. A la, you really want to focus down breaking it. Starting from turn 2, all identities without fluorescent shard are inflicted with a bind and a paralyze. Yeesh. Okay, you really want to focus down the fluorescence. Allow me to describe this grand and epic beast. It was in the form of a pelagic creature, yet was also levitating where there was no water. I'm unsure if I can refer to it as black. Albeit the creature's back was riddled with lengthy incandescent fluorescent light rods. Their purpose could not be told, yet they are not akin to pretty trinkets. Behold, 'tis slowly glowing and dimming. I wish to grow nearer to pet the creature, yet my fellows have held me back with all their might. A shame. Aha! I spy a chance. Falling records are indecipherable, as though they were soaked in water before the ink had a chance to dry. I signed her to the task of recording the larger abnormalities to prevent similar occurrences such as the one with chickens. Yet, unexpected incidents seem to occur regardless of the abnormality's size. I'd appreciate if you could please share with us which center you'd chosen to write the records before our first encounter of the abnormalities. So this is the first time I'm experiencing the sensation of drowning 12 times. Simultaneously. Let's try not to make this a repeat occurrence, please. I've heard that drowning is one of, like, the most painful ways you can die. I know, weirdly morbid a way of immediately breaking into that. I mean, a lot of people also haven't experienced dying. But, like, there's a lot of, involuntarity to it, you know? There's a lot of uncontrollability with the procedure. Presence, yeah, unfortunately, we can't clash with a lot of these things, and I want to get my sanity up, so we're actually gonna just, like, kind of let it happen. Oh, so this is an unclashable, big thing, so doesn't matter. We're gonna let one of these go through and try to just dogpile the fluorescence. Like, you really want to break the fluorescence. It'll regenerate after 2 turns, but you want to get it started, you know? Ah, oh, goddamn. So cool, though, man. Whales are rad. Blue attack. It did no damage, but that's not the point of it. Welcome to being underwater. Locksome. Can be damaged only with damage equaling to 12 or higher. All damage under 12 is nullified. After the Dreaming Devouring Silk Current uses Blind Obsession, at 3 value, unit goes staggered. Blind Obsession, if this unit is not destroyed at turn end, deal 20 damage to a random identity. HP does not drop below 1. Upon being defeated, turns into a destroyed Blossom. That's it. A Blind Obsession. Turn end for each Flotsam. Flash soon to use Fluorescence Part loses 34% of max HP. So we want to now clash with that as best as we possibly can. We will do this again. It's because they're constantly damaging our sanity, so we need to keep it on the up and up. If possible. When you can start spending your ego pretty readily. You should have been, like, saving it up throughout, like, the course of the entire fight, really. Oh, I'm paralyzed. So this is actually another benefit to it. Roseate Desires is a negative coin ID, and Paralyze makes your next coin roll a 0, meaning this is actually a buff to all negative coin ID, like ego. So Paralyze is only a benefit. So now I actually cannot possibly lose this clash because of it. Cracked. However, that Paralyze is making it so that all of our clashes are effectively unwinnable, you know? Unless you got some real big sauce, I'll say. So we're gonna let these 2 go. Let that one go, I guess. But again, we just need to focus the Blossom. We need to break his fluorescence. Oh, I'm not attacking his fluorescence. Oh. I was expecting it to be video games. I'm bad. I'm stupid. Yeah, that's the body. Aw. Luckily, when I won that clash, it lost some health at least.
이 전투는 승리할 거예요.
Give me my sand. And we at least hurt. Okay, we didn't kill the Flotsam. It still has 4 HP, but we hurt it. We hurt it a lot.
현명한 판단이요.
And he's draining our sanity. Where did the Flotsam float from? From where and how did it end up here? After so many years, even the Flotsam may no longer recall from whence it came. As long as it can be used to stop that abnormality's attack. Approach the Flotsam. Thank you. Don Quixote eventually managed to reach the Flotsam. This was possible because the other sinners tried their best to draw the abnormality's attention. Don Quixote grabbed onto the Flotsam and tried to move it out of the way before slamming their weapon down upon it. This ended up leaving several sharp edges on the Flotsam. If something were to charge into this Flotsam, it would be impaled, unable to progress further. One Flotsam used 30 HP. Now it's broken.
기다리는 건 못해. 100초만 기다려줄게.
Actually, no, it's not. Not yet. Oh, the second Flotsam took 30 damage. Great. Thanks. Very cool. Anyway, we're paralyzed again, so I'm gonna click the funny anti-paralyze button right over here. So this one we can actually start making use of. So here, let's try some of these minus sandy things, why don't we? There's one of them. And then we're just gonna let the rest of them go unopposed. Fuck it, we'll be fine. Actually, no, we still need to break these. There we go. That'll do. I kind of need to remember that, hey, there's a mechanic to this boss that I can't. I'm a failure. Bye bye.
대성공이야. 가는 신나. 이랬을까?
Maybe the attacks were a bit much, because I did use my big moves.
아까처럼만 해. 그럼 이번 전투도 쉽게 갈 수 있을 거야.
Yasenyata Todd Rupam. Gantz looking ass. How many times is this series gonna remind me of Gantz? I think it's these statues. At least recently. Like, oh my god.
적확한 한압이었어.
Yeah, there we go. Now we're at least attacking the fluorescents.
방금은 좋지 않았어. 뭐 그럴 수도 있지.
Also, yeah, it's constantly gaining poison. Oh, Ishmael just died.
승객이 조용해졌어. 조금 있다.
She'll be fine.
해줘야
It's okay. Well, there will be another rest point. Oh, what's this? Unclashable target fixed. Targets destroyed Flotsam. After attack, Fluorescence Part loses 34% of max HP. In turn, gain 1 blind obsession. So that's why you want to destroy the Flotsams, because now it makes it so that blind obsession isn't attacking you. You just keep attacking the Fluorescents. And just hope that this works out for us.
탈출 개체 확인.
Unfortunately, this game is extremely bad at calculating numbers when you're paralyzed. So, I just don't ever look at the numbers. Whatever happens, whatever happens. I mean, I still lost them, you know. Heartbroken? Boom. Flotsams disassembled. Ah, now we get, you know, poison. Now we're gaining the poison while stopping fucking paralyzed. Now we have a major sanity issue.
운이 따라준다면 좋겠네요.
And the fact that we, have a dead teammate. This is really affecting our turn economy right now. I'm liking the crits though. Crits are good. That should stagger him. Yep, because he got enough blind obsession.
끝이 보이네요.
Should actually be attacking the body. It's not actually broken yet. I don't know if breaking the body does much of anything, but I'm going in. Plus the fluorescence is just gonna heal anyway, so, you know, the damage on the front, so we can actually like permanently damage. I just broke the Flotsam because her attacks are AoE. Isn't that fun?
승객들, 저거
And it's
깨뜨렸어.
regenerated.
변상할 필요는 없으니까 계속해도 돼.
It doesn't give a damn. Oh, it's also only at 80 HP, so I'm gonna click the win rate button effectively, if you'll pardon me. Pardon me for a scant momento.
내가 눈에 새겨주지.
And I win.
승객이 딱 한 방 먹였어.
Kind of an ugly way to handle that fight. You really should have reset. Like, if you had, like, a unit die. We got a little unlucky. So, what can you do? No one's perfect. It was ugly and I'm inexperienced, but that, oh, hello.
이봐, 설마 우리가 싸우는 걸 뒤에서 지켜보고만 있었나?
내가 끼어들어봤자 거슬리기만 했겠지.
보이지 않아. 나머지 선원 5분이야. 왜지?
그새 나에게 질문을 하게 되었군. 저자들의 영향일 테지. 필요했던 머릿수는 맞추었다. 뭐 여기까지 오기 전에 죽여도 될 것들이었어. 이것도 저들의 입김이 닿아서 생긴 일인가 보군.
말해. 이유.
그보다 오히려 살아남은 이 선장과 선원들을 환대해줄 생각은 하지 않는 건가, 퀴케그? 이 고래를 죽일 수 있는 심장, 그것이 바로 눈앞에 있는데.
기분이 너시라! 어서 밖으로 나가고 싶어요! 그런데 핍이 자꾸 하얘져요. 이거 안 떨어져.
백화 현상 점점 더 진행되어 버려서 이제는 정말로 거치적거리는군. 심장에 가까워질수록. 하지만 너희는 아까부터 전혀 변함이 없어. 그리고 계속 거슬렸던 이 소리. 이 머리통 안에 들어있는 걸 말해. 그게 뭐지?
이다가 되지 않을 거라고 아시잖아요.
역시 이 방법도 실패군.
안 돼. 그걸 끊어버리면 뒤에 있는 선원이 전부...
선장님! 비비예요! 비비에 이 핏줄을 끊었어요!
훌륭해. 스톱이 이 사실을 알면 얼마나 기뻐할까.
입을 보고 있을까요? 미움의 고래를 죽일 수 있을까요?
선장님, 지금 뭐 하신 겁니까? 응? 저 선원을 발로 차서 밀어 넣었지. 오른쪽 길은 아니었고. 이대로 목숨을 구걸할 셈이냐?
선장님, 그게 아니라...
그 창백한 악의 고래가 살아있다면 지금 이 시간에도 이 세상은 점점 더 종말에 가까워질 텐데! 그걸 우리 손으로 부술 수 있는데 그걸 내버려두고 목숨을 구걸하는 것이냔 말이다! 하! 지금까지 희생한 선원들은 개죽음이 되어버리겠군. 맙소사.
아닙니다. 죽을 수 있습니다.
죽는 게 아니다. 나는 선원들에게 죽음을 명령하지 않았다. 죽지 말고 위대해져야지.
Again, I have to reiterate, what the fuck? I'm gonna be honest, I particularly don't like Pip. Pip's voice actor is very much so nailing the deep uncomfortability that I don't want to be experiencing.
그 머리통은 참 신기한 능력을 가지고 있군. 마치 고래들 같아.
피코드고 선원들 가라앉았어. 심장 앞에서 당신에 의해.
그래, 나는 내 선원들을 희생시켰다고 할 수 있겠지. 아마 저기 어디선가 인어들이 되었거나 운이 좋으면 산성에게 녹았을 테고. 난 이 심장을 내 신체보다 정확히 알고 있다. 우리가 지나온 췌장의 구조는 길고 끝도 없이 복잡해. 그리고 우린 팔다리가 녹아버리면 너희처럼 되살아날 수 없어. 심장에 도달할 수 있는 최적의 수를 계산해야 했으니까. 그게 잘못되었나? 심지어 나는 그들이 죽기 직전까지도 그들의 자긍심과 위대함을 일깨워주었다. 그렇지 못할 때에는 그런 두려움을 느끼기 전에 죽을 수 있도록 돕기까지 했지. 저들은 나와 맹세로 묶인 몸이야. 창백한 고래를 잡기 위해서라면 모든 걸 각오하겠다는 약속. 이스마엘, 그렇지 않나? 이제 우리는
심장으로 가야 한다고?
맞아! 그러기 위해서는 마지막으로 필요한 것이 있다. 그 조각. 이 에이헤븐은 누구도 못 속여. 네 머리통에 들어있는 백화 현상을 중화시키는 황금색 조각의 일부야. 내 말이 틀렸는가? 그래서 인어가 되지 않을 수 있었던 거지. 우리는 앞으로 모든 걸 바친 최후의 싸움을 시작하러.
The library experience.
세상과 도시의 모든 악의 근원 그 자체인 이 창백하고 증오서리는 고래의 심장에서
the library experience. When does the game end?
제일 전투 경험이 떨어지는 건 너고. 그렇다면 만약 도중에 네가 죽어버린다면 네 나머지 선원들은 어떻게 되지? 심장을 터뜨리지 못한 채로 네 숨이 비루하게 끊어진다면 어떻게 되냐?
I can at least tell you going back to it is fun. The final Angela encounter, not so much, but the rest of it, yeah. Unfortunately, all Angela's shtick is kind of a solve the puzzle. You either give the correct answer to the teacher or you fail.
머리통의 금색 조각을 내게 바쳐라. 그렇다면 내가 모든 책임을 지고 이곳에 남아있는 모두를 밖으로 내보내 주도록 하겠다.
틀린 말은 아니네요, 선장님.
하나의 희생만 있으면 모두가 안전하게 밖으로 갈 수 있어. 마지막으로 남은 불쌍한 선원들까지 남김없이.
본인은 실수. 관리자 나리의 머리를 넘기고 싶지 않소.
Okay, I will tell you, everyone has a different opinion on what, like, the hardest fight. Like, for me, Xiao beat my ass on my first playthrough, but I did Yan second try. Just absolutely shat on. The first time I didn't even know what the hell I was doing. Second time, once I actually read things and, like, understood, I beat him immediately. It is entirely up to what you personally are good at in that game, and it is phenomenal for it. I love seeing the different... Aww. I'm a loser, I'm sorry. I'm a nerd. I will match lines and I'm not reading shit and I will win. I will drag and drop to victory. Some people do still actually take that about this game too. I had seen some people when this game had first come out were extremely ecstatic to not read anything and just match colors until they started winning. Oh, let me tell you, every single one of those fights can be cheesed some way. Like that's why I think the ensemble fight is my favorite fight in the game, because you have to, like, in some capacity engage with each floor's shtick. And if you can use each floor's shtick, you instantly win the fight. Like, the funniest way is doing, like, is Boundary of Death Hawkma. His 13th toll does true damage. That's how I killed Pluto on my first playthrough. It wasn't specifically Boundary of Death. I think I used Overcharge. But I did, like, 60% true damage from his max HP and completely skipped phase, like, 3. It was the absolute best. I beat Pluto, like, first try. It was absolutely hilarious. 10 out of 10. I love that game so much. You mean the Distorted Ensemble? That one's more of just like a victory lap. That one, I found Distorted Ensemble way easier than just the ensemble itself. Because with Distorted Ensemble, you get, like, multiple floors. Hell, even in my most recent stream, Distorted, I did, like, one floor handled, like, all the first 2 fights and most of the third. Like, you can just shit on. It's great. But then again, there are people who have beaten the game without using any abnormalities or ego pages. So that game can be broken over your knee if you know what you're doing. I've seen some people beat the game without using any pages that grant power. You just have to use, like, base values. I think they were allowed to use strength, but I'm not sure. I don't remember the exact criteria. It's been a while. That really is... It's the exact same kind of design ethos Lobotomy Corporation went through, of once you know how to do it, it's easy. But getting that knowledge is the challenge. Once you know what to do, the game, you can stomp on its balls. But the journey is getting there. Anyway, let's finish the dungeon. Ooh, I get a 6th unit slot. Never mind. That's right. She died. And there we
제압을
go.
준비합니다.
보이나? 이것이 심장이다.
Here we are.
창백한 고래에게 삼켜진 그 모든 것들이 모여서 만들어진 하나. 이것이 창백한 고래를 살아 숨쉬도록 고동치게 하고 악을 뿜어내게 하지. 이거
It really feels like the only reason they included the distorted fights was just so saying these guys are not allowed to come back. 100% confirmed. Now to start Limbus.
당신은
What a journey.
여기까지 오기 위해
Well, welcome to spoilers, by the way. This is the end of chapter 5.
평생을 괴로워했어. 내 꿈과 동료들이 눈앞에서 침몰해갔어. 당신이
You know, I have all the VODs on YouTube if you don't want to play a gacha game.
그래. 내가 선원들을 모조리 죽음으로 이끌었어. 그런데
No, don't do that.
어쨌다는 거지. 이 고래 안으로 들어왔을 때부터 내가 아니었으면 저들은 일찌감치
I'm sorry for your loss, but admitting you have a problem is the first step to recovery.
목숨을 조금이라도 연장해 주었던 보답을 목숨으로 갚았을 뿐이야.
Oh, this one's extremely generous. I even have a friend who plays gachas too. God bless his soul. And yeah, he's like, this one's extremely generous.
감사함을 돌려받았지.
Like, I have played this game almost exclusively free to play outside of battle passes, and I have everything in the game. And like, in abundance. Like, I have enough content that they could release like 6 new IDs and they'll be able to buy them straight out with in-game currency. The only thing they have released thus far that is genuinely like paid only is one announcer pack.
나는 쓸모없는 너희들을 모아서 피코드호에 태우고 삶을 살아갈 이유를 만들어줬다.
아니, 선원들은 먹힌 거야. 내게 칠해진 거지.
I have no idea what these words are. None of these are in the Bible.
고래들과 마찬가지로. 아니, 무엇보다.
And I'm glad. I can assume, and I'm glad because I'm like, ugh, gotchas. It's gross.
자신의 것으로 입맛대로 만들어가.
If it was not Project Moon who had played this game, I would never have touched Limbus Company.
고작
I'm gonna be honest, to be fair, Project Moon built up so much good faith for me between Lobco and Runa. This next game could have been like a Hello Kitty, like My Little Pony, like mobile rhythm game, and I would have played it. They could have sold me anything. They could have sold me a glitter bomb mailed directly to my house with Roland's face in it, and I'd be like, yeah, I'll pay $120 for that.
이 세상에서 가장 중요한 건 나 바로 자신이니까. 중요한 건 내가 저걸 악이라 선포했으며 그게 내 법령이자 가치관이며 종교이자 신념이다.
The director has already said he explicitly made this game a gacha game just so he could get funding to make more games.
내 삶과 존재 방식이야말로 세계 그
Considering the fact that they have canceled a comic to like make it a game, I really think they're gonna be making more games.
너희들 누구라도 부러지지 않는 가치관을 가지고 있나? 내게는 선과 악이 선명하다. 누구보다 잘 알지. 그래서 휘둘릴 일도 그렇게 만들었으니까. 그래서
Have faith in director, son.
부러지지 않아. 흔들리지 않고 내 믿음을 전할 수 있지. 난 절대 의심하지 않을 세상의 선과 악을 정하고.
I don't know if you want like spoilers, but thus far, no. I'll at least tell you that because you directly asked. The director did go on to record saying the Sephiroth story is the director has kind of confirmed that. Oh, Queequeg. Oh no. The director has confirmed that the Sephiroth story's kind of done. They may show up and like mess around, but their personal story is kind of done. You know. let me tell you, hey, I got VODs, down in the description, YouTube. I've talked a lot about theories, and I think they're gonna be important to this game, but it's gonna be a bit further in for a while until we start seeing them. Namely, there's something that's more so tied in with Lobco than Ruina, but they're just hanging out outside.
에이 헤브! 좋아, 부딪혀와 봐라. 너와 나의 세계를 충돌시켜 보자고. 누구의 악이 그토록 억세고 강할지 대결을 보자.
최선을 다해보지.
Here we are.
방금 벌레 말은 듣지 않다는 사람 누구야?
I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, suppress politification. On turn start, gain offense and defense level by the number of surviving allies, not including this one. Captain's orders, at turn start, if not at minus 45 SP, heal. Number of survivors have 5 SP. Give a minus 45 SP, recover from panic at turn end, reset SP to 0. You gotta love a sleep schedule. Anyway, night gamer. Mutilated tattoos. Every time a Quad Town faction is defeated, lose 1 poise count and 10 SP. Indomitable Harpooner. The lower this unit HP gets, the more damage her skills do. Oh god. Reset SP to 0 when staggered. At 1 HP, heal to 50% of max HP and gain 2 attack power up next turn, once per encounter. Now, Starbuck. So, Pip's off in the corner, I guess. He doesn't get to fight. Turn start, gain offense and defense level by the number of surviving allies. Captain's orders, punctured harpoon. On critical hit, inflict 1 additional negative effect, skill effects. Clouded mind, unmet conditions. Suppress movement, captain of the pick lock. If not at minus 45 SP, heal 15 SP. Panic, recover from panic, reset SP to 0. If this unit is staggered, reset all other allies to 0. If you have not read the side novels, I would recommend Leviathan. That is the very first question that is immediately answered. Because Leviathan is actually a prequel to this game, effectively, and the very first question that I 1000% knew people would ask, what happened to Tomeri, is immediately answered and then immediately unanswered. But I won't spoil her. We're presumably going to find out what happens, but we get to see immediately thereafter. Who really knows, though? I would say if you're going to be doing Limbus, I would just start it now. There's currently an event going on that does actually give you a lot of rewards, but you need to interact with either it itself, which you can't do for a while, or the mirror dungeon, which you can do here in a bit. I would also just recommend getting started now, because obviously dailies, things like that. Getting started early as you possibly can. The game is pretty easy to do. Without paying. But obviously, the earlier you start, the better it'll be to catch up. You won't need anything modern for a long time, though. You'll be fine to start off whenever. Because they just finished the Railway, which is the game's okay, this is your full. Okay, better. Alright, fair enough. Goodbye.
완벽한 한방 시원한 걸.
재밌네요.
좋아. 얼른 끝내고 밥 먹으러 가자고.
We got here. Ooh, combat start. Order Starbuck to activate assist attack. Apply 1 prey mark. On combat start, order Queequeg to activate assist defense. Assist defense. Full skill targeting Ahab to this unit slot. Unit with effect is unlimited slot weight, so you cannot target Ahab. Assist attack. After Ahab's attack, commence an unopposed attack against the same target. The skill uses this action the same offense level, coin values, and affects this unit's counter skill. Oh god. And that's why I'm trying to stop Starbuck from being able to get a turn. He needs to get staggered right now. And that's next turn, luckily, so we can turn this off, but oh dear god. We need to get them to stop their shenanigans.
내가 눈에 새겨주지.
I missed my head's coin. Splendid. I shall die.
역시 저는 생각하지 못하는 방법을 떠올리시는군요.
You just fucker. Oh, you son of a bitch. Oh my god. Okay.
우리 아군이 심하게 다친 모양이야. 버틸 수 있겠어?
He just got the stankiest fucking crit. Not only did he crit, but he staggers Faust, makes it so she can't defend herself. Then Queequeg comes in and just decides, yeah, what have I killed? Oh, that could not have been a worse crit. Oh, I could definitely have kept going, but I'm just like, well, now you can't just do me that dirty. You think I'm just gonna take that? Come on. What am I, cuts to you? Jeez.
탈출 개체 확인.
Nice. I was gonna say, we're getting a little unlucky with the old coin rolls being 50-50s, but now we got it. Definitely gotta slow down with the fluid sacks, though. I'm running out of gloom.
이 전투는 승리할 거예요.
승객이 딱콩 한 방 먹였어.
Yes. Oh, okay, good. I didn't stagger him.
최선을 다해보자.
Oh shit.
방금
I
벌레
did
말을 듣지
stagger
않는
him.
사람
Oh
누구야?
no. I staggered him way too early. Here, there we go. Okay. Not happy about it, but there we go. I'm just gonna try to dogpile. Do as much damage as I possibly can. Maybe I'll be able to kill him if I'm lucky.
전투에 임하겠습니다.
Because I don't want him to be able to get the assisted attack. Queequeg is gonna revive, and Queequeg does more damage the lower her health. So I'd like to at least take Starbuck out of the equation. 39 health, damn it. Oh, not yet. No, yep, that's up. Didn't get it.
걱정 마시오. 최후의 혈구 하나만 남아있다면 생명은 어떻게라도 보존될 테니.
Yeah, upon this turn, more than 0 assist barrier active. Wait, what? Okay, what the fuck? Turn start. Upon using this skill, if this unit has more than 0 assist barrier. Oh, gain 10% of max speed assist barrier. Activate assist defend again. Okay, so I'll need to break the barrier. And kill Starbuck. Luckily, this single use of this should be fine. But then I need to really kind of just hope that Yi-Song can take all this damage. Because man, this is gonna be a bit much. Is there any way I can give him protection? No. If I had Yi-Song. Did I say Yi-Song earlier? I meant Honglu. Because Honglu's gonna be taking 3 unstoppable attacks. And that's not good. So, hope for the best. Sure, he'll be fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Because I can't exactly retarget these because of the assist defense mechanic. But I still need to break through the shield. Hope for the best. Please win this clash. Okay. The chance of Honglu surviving is not super high, but it's there at the very least. To get rid of all this shield, otherwise she'll keep protecting. Alright, we're good.
이 공격은 꽤 먹혀든 것 같아요.
Come on, Honglu, you can take it. Ooh, 4 HP, not even close.
아군 대열이 무너졌다. 재정비를 해보는 게 좋아.
If there was ever a time to fluid sack, it would be now. I need some healing. Luckily, she's just evading, so we'll be fine.
전투에 임하겠습니다.
적확한 한압이었어.
And now we really need Honglu to never take more damage.
완벽한 한방. 시원한 걸.
My man's just having a bad time.
여러분에게 도움이 되었어요.
So the assist defend is gone. However, Quake is gonna immediately come back at like a solid chunk change, so. The SP. I'll have to wait for him to heal himself. Oh well. Other than fluid sacs, and that's all we got, which is very unfortunate. Yeah, just dog plow weekly. I'm not even gonna bother with Ahab. Just fuck it. We'll get Ahab eventually. Just reduce the bomb over here. You know how much damage she's gonna do if she hits me? Not a healthy amount at all. Yeah, you know, Ahab can get hit a little bit. Yeah, as a free. And Queequeg is back. Only to get hit again.
먼저 갈 거야.
And the assist defend again. Oh god, okay. Heath can take it. Just try to kill her.
전투에 임하겠습니다.
Oh, she really doesn't like piercing damage. I mean, I guess that's the weakness of this entire chapter, so it makes sense. Come on, you can do 225 damage. I believe in you. Plus burn, plus bleed. Come on. God damn it.
걱정 마시오.
Who are you marking?
최후의 혈구 하나 남아 있다면 생명은
Heath
어떻게라도
evade at the
보존될
very
테니.
least. Everyone above him needs to try to kill her as best as we can. And well, I guess we're getting. I really don't want to keep wasting these fluid sacs, but I need the healing. We don't have any other good healers.
운이 따라준다면 좋겠네요. 재밌네요.
Come on, put her down.
이 전투는 승리할 거예요.
Just short. And because of that, I'm using offense to my evasion. Yeah, I think he's dead. Yeah. Unfortunate. And then Queequeg burned to death. Okay.
또다시 돌아오겠구려.
Well, it's not pretty, but I'll take it.
휴식하시오.
Also, especially bad because Heath is the only other person with an ability to regenerate SP. So... those are just gonna corrode. You know what? I'm gonna pop this just because it'll activate a passive that allows me to start healing on bleeding targets. A little bit of a roundabout way to get there, but that'll get us some healing.
전투에 임하겠습니다.
Oh. Really? Come on. What do you mean you have minus 25 SP? That doesn't mean anything.
아군 대열이 무너졌다. 재정비를 해보는 게 좋아.
God damn it. Alright, I'll use my last fluid sack. Ugh. Gotta use some gloom, though. This will give me 1, this will give me 2. I preferably need to use one final gloom something to get the rest of it back. Now she got staggered up.
이 전투는 승리할 거예요.
최선을 다해보지. 아니, 방금
Yeah,
벌레
there's
말을
a
듣지
gloom.
않다는 사람
Perfect.
누구야?
탈출 개체 확인.
I'm not gonna be. She's gonna take too much damage. I'm not gonna be able to get to my gloom attack. Yep. Oh, she has 24 HP. I'm sure she won't take. Oh. Well, I guess we're not gonna have any more fluid sacks available. That's unfortunate. Oh, why didn't that do that in the chapter end? Oh, that's weird. Ishmael's skills gain +2 final power. Whenever an ally dies, remaining allies gain +1 haste and +1 attack power up next turn. We are.
본인이 나서지. 당신은 기회를 줄 수도 있었어. 선원들에게. 적어도 스스로가 어디 와 있는지는 알 수 있도록.
내가 항해하는 길엔 언제나 하얗고 탁한 자국이 남겨진다. 선원들의 기회를 내가 빼앗았다? 틀렸어. 그들은 내가 남긴 자국을 보며 자신들의 방향을 내게 맞춘 거야. 그렇게 하지 않고선 견딜 수 없으니까. 한없이 약하니까. 불확실한 인생에서 무엇보다도 확실함을 가지고 있는 내가 길을 잡아주는 거니까. 마지막 남은 내 선원들 어딨지? 내 명령을 따라라. 이놈을 추격해! 모르겠나. 이들은 이미 에이헤브다. 내 증오를 자신의 증오로 여기고 내 원수를 자신의 원수로 여기며 그 무엇도 거역할 수 없는 나의 작살.
스톱이 죽은 게 너를 이렇게 만든 거야?
스톱은 죽지 않았어요, 이스마엘 씨. 핍은 그렇게 말했을 거다. 이 녀석은 스스로의 죄악감에서 도망가기 위해 마음을 으깨어 내게 붙었지. 어린애를 괴롭히지 마라, 이스마엘. 나를 봐라. 부러진 마음으로 도망온 녀석을 위해 나는 최선을 다해 죄악감을 지워주었다. 하지만 나는 아무것도 하지 않았지. 차라리 네가 핍 대신 노를 젓지 그랬나? 너의 탓이군, 이스마엘. 이런데도 내가 악인가?
가능하면 다치시지 않게 싸우셨으면 좋겠어요.
Huh. Well, alrighty then. So I don't know if I actually mentioned it before, but it's something Project Moon's been doing in this game, where they'll unveil the final song as the fight progresses, instead of having it be all at once. Efflorest Ego Gas Harpoon. Gain Price of Nobility. Gain offensive defense level every time this unit gains another character's ego. Lose SP when losing certain skill clashes. Ahab. If not at minus 45 SP, heal 15 SP. If panicked, recover from panic, reset SP to 0, and gain 2 attack power up and 2 defense power up. Pip's Sin and Innocence. Base start, gain 20 of Pip's ego. Heal 3 SP for every Pip's ego on turn end, and if Pip's ego is at 0, get staggered. Pip's ego. Turn start, heal 3 SP per value. Decreases when using Weight of Guilt after failing an evade. If it's 0, gets staggered. Weight of Guilt. Target 3 units with least max HP. Gain base power plus 2 and attack rate plus 1 for every 5 of Pip's ego. On use, lose 3. And she's starting to inflict pallid noise to us. Use evade upon evade failure up to 2 times. Failed evade, lose 1 of Pip's ego.
탈출 개체 확인.
무얼 잘못했는지 아는 것부터가 시작이랬어.
가능하면 다치시지 않게 싸우셨으면 좋겠어요.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't zoom in anymore. There's a lot of little details on most of the characters, to be fair, when they're in a state like this. Yeah.
네 차례. 위대해질 순간이지.
이 전투는 승리할 거예요.
좋아. 얼른 끝내고 밥 먹으러 가자고. 달려라 루신한테! 정의는 승리한다!
Although I will say, before the song gets unveiled, if people have looked up this song before or have heard it, let me tell you, find a version that has the heartbeat. Because the official upload for this song does not have it, but the heartbeat in the background, that actually, like, I cannot express how much it adds to this song. As once it eventually actually
걱정
starts.
마시오. 최후의 혈구 하나만 남아있다면 생명은 어떻게라도 보존될 테니.
깡총!
Of course I stagger her on the turn when she runs out of Kip's ego and was staggered anyway. This has actually not been my, like, ace team. Let me tell you, I absolutely smashed this phase. This and the next phase. I've never actually made them run out of their respective resources. Their respective egos. Like, it's neat to see having her actually run out.
날 뛰어보라고!
스타벅, 당신은 그래도 배에서 유일하게 에이헤브와 부딪힐 수 있었던 사람이었잖아. 어떻게?
어리석군, 어리석어 이스마엘. 스타벅은 가장 먼저 무릎 꿇은 놈이다. 1등 항해사는 결국 선장의 아래에 있을 수밖에 없다는. 이러니 저러니 해도 선장은 우리를 목적하는 곳에 닿게 해줄 거라는 안일함으로 스스로 눈을 가린 놈. 네가 이 녀석이 옳게 바라보려는 걸 알고 있었다면 그때 부러지지 않게 도왔어야지. 네 탓이군 이스마엘.
저거 봐! 쟤 휘청거리고 있다!
name of the song is Compass. People at home. Starbucks Fears. They start game 20 of Starbucks. It's a good song, but I need to be heard. I need to be able to think. Game 20 of Starbucks Ego. Lose 1 Starbucks Ego for every coin destroyed in a clash against targets with Prey Mark. Turn start, gain 1 protection for every 5 of Starbucks Ego. If end, if Starbucks Ego is 0, get staggered next turn. During this phase, on critical hit, inflict 1 additional negative effect with skill effects. The problem with this one, though, is the only way to actually drain it is you need to get actual Prey Mark onto you, and all of these are, oh no, these are on use, not on hit. Never mind. False alarm, everything's okay.
내가 눈에 새겨주지.
최선을 다해보지. 아이씨, 방금 벌레 말은 듣지 않다는 사람 누구야?
탈출 개체 확인. 내가 찾은 나만의 항해 방식.
오, 머리 좋다 단테. 방금 완전 좋았어.
다음 세상으로 넘어가려면 참 여기구나.
이 불 또한 예술의 박물경이지.
좋아. 방금은 전략이 승리야. 계속 밀어붙이자.
가슴 가장 깊은 곳까지 박히도록.
적확한 한압이었어.
이 안에 담아주지.
다소 유리하구려.
깡총.
모든 결과들을 파우스트가 알아요.
저희가 이길 것 같아요.
눈에 새겨주지. 일등항에서 스타버 사유가 코앞이다.
승객이 딱콩 한 방 먹었어.
퀵해그, 난 너까지 끊어내고 싶지 않아.
다 너로 인해서다, 이스마엘. 네가 이것을 깊게 파묻힌 마음을 억지로 끄집어내려고 했기 때문에 벌어진 일이다. 이번에도 네 탓이로군, 이스마엘. 똑바로 봐. 너가 되지 않기 위해 기껏 버티고 만들던 믿음이 무너져서 하얗게 죽어가고 있는 모습을.
한 방 먹였네. 이 기세를 모습 뚫어보자고.
Queequeg's Atonement. Gain 30 of Queequeg's ego. Gain value if shielded. Lose value when without a shield or without using Bleached Atonement. 0 gets stacked. This unit has remaining shield, regain 5. This unit does not have remaining shield, lose 10. The lower this unit's HP get, the more damage this unit deals with skills. Deal 1% more damage for every 0.75% of missing health on self. Max 100% attack, less than 25%.
전투에 임하겠습니다.
완벽한 한방. 시원한걸?
I failed. Is that an illusion or also Ishmael? Then the captain appears a silhouette of Ishmael, encased in that pale membrane. Couldn't solve anything. I failed everything. All I managed to do was survive. Pathetically, like a wretch, hanging on to my dear friend's coffin. The captain guffawed madly. Indeed, Ishmael, you couldn't save anyone. Not your crew, not your friend, nobody. You will give up again, because you're afraid. You will give up before you start. Dinner started to get agitated. Bloody bastard. Don't listen to her, Ishmael. He doesn't know what she's talking about. The manager holds their silence. None others. It's not Ishmael. But her own answer matters the most here. No? Breathing is quick and shaken. She deliberates. What answer awaits you at the end of this deliberation? Can she endure her own past? Ishmael swings her arm with determination. She tries to focus. Still with your bullshit. I'll tear your mouth from ear to ear. Fine. Go ahead. What are you waiting for? Is it because you're too weak to do it? The captain's provocation. Ishmael's eye begins to burn with hatred. She rushes at the captain. she's still searching for an answer. And sometimes wrath may draw one off course. Isn't that right? Ishmael gains 6 offense level up and 2 haste. Will heal SP. All allies gain 1 attack power up and have 15 SP.
좋아. 얼른 끝내고 밥 먹으러 가자고.
탈출 개체 확인.
금방 끝내고 버스로 돌아갈 수 있겠다. 그치?
운이 따라준다면 좋겠네요.
내가 찾은 나만의 항해 방식.
이 도시를 몰라. 나는 이것의 심장을 움켜쥐어 악의 뿌리를 끊어낼 것이니.
창백한 고래 그리고 에이헤브는 마음의 틈과 틈 사이를 파고든다. 사람이라면 응당 있을 수밖에 없는 흔들리고 떨리는 미세한 틈, 혼란과 외로움, 불확실에 대한 불안, 겪을 수밖에 없는 상실. 이 연약하고도 무수한 틈 사이를 촘촘하게 메꿔버린다. 어느 순간부터 나의 틈은 단 하나의 집념으로 숨이 막힐 정도로 가득 채워져 있었다. 이 상황을 만들어온 모든 일의 원인은 에이헤브를 죽이겠노라. 그 생각들로 너무나도 겹겹이 채워놓아서 모두와의 시간과 그때그때 내 선택들도 알아볼 수 없을 정도로 메워두어서 언젠가부터 나는 원래의 내 모습이 무엇이었는지조차 잊어버리기 시작한 채 가라앉아 어디로 가야 할지도 알 수 없게 되었어.
뭐하냐? 나와.
히스 클리프 좀 언제부터 뒤덮여가고 있었던 거죠? 모르고 있었는데.
아니, 네 낯짝은 처음 봤을 때부터 그 꼬락선이었어. 언제 숨막혀서 대져도 이상하지 않을 거라고 생각했지.
미안해, 퀵객을 구해주지 못해서.
내가 너무 늦은 거야. 뭐가 옳은지 그른지를 스스로 생각하는 것.
내가 더
있잖아. 네 이름 한 번 더 알려줘.
호수는 끔찍해도 노을은 이쁘지 않아요?
너 이름 뭐야?
내 이름은 왜요?
왜냐면 내 머리 색깔 마음에 들어. 고래들 죽을 때 고개를 돌려 해를 향해서. 그리고 노을이야 네 머리는. 그러니 내가 작사를 던질 때 고래들은 방향 이동할 거야. 너를 향해서. 우리는 될 수 있어. 좋은 친구.
저를 이스마일이라고 불러주세요.
이스마엘이라고 불러줘. 이번에도 내 앞을 가로막는군요. 단테, 왜 그러는 거예요? 왜 계속 저를 막아요? 왜 계속 시계를 돌려주는 거예요? 그래서 당신이 뭘 얻는다고? 그렇게 좋게 넘어가려는 듯이 착한 척하면 속이 편해요. 당신은 알고 있어요? 당신이 나아가려는 곳이 어디인지?
마지막 남은 선원들까지 다 죽였나? 남김없이.
그래, 이제 당신뿐이고.
그래, 이제 너는 나와 같아졌군, 이스마엘. 우리 둘 다 누군가를 죽여가면서라도 그 끝에 있는 것을 손에 쥐기만 한다면 그래도 마땅하다 생각하지. 그것만 죽인다면 더 이상 바랄 것이 없을 거라고.
어느 날 나는 문득 이런 생각이 들었다. 이렇게 사는 것에 질려버렸다고. 목표도 없이 자격증들을 얻어가고 이대로 둥지에 향해서 번듯한 직장을 가지고 날개가 되기 위해 매일을 경쟁하면서 밀려나지 않도록 발버둥을 치고 책상 앞에 꼼짝없이 앉아 돈을 벌고.
네, 그만두죠. 안 정했어요, 그런 거. 앞으로 뭘 할지.
만류하는 모든 사람을 버려두고 이 지루한 일상에 마침표를 찍고 싶었다. 그게 죽고 싶었던 건지 아니면 새로운 무언가를 해보고 싶다는 거였는지는 잘 모르겠다. 그저 옛날부터 나는 물을 좋아했으니까. 그래서 만약 죽게 된다면 그 장소는 물가면 좋을 것 같았다.
고래잡이 선은 모집이라.
가슴에 처음으로 강한 고동이 뛰기 시작했다.
필요 물품. 뱃물미 하지 않으면 튼튼한 몸뚱아리. 이게 끝이라고.
하나 더 말해주자면 뱃머리를 청소하라고 걸레를 쥐어줄 때 징징거리지 않을 도구도 있겠지.
누구세요?
외다리로 이 딱딱한 육지를 걸어다니는 시간은 별로 좋아하지 않는 괴팍한 놈입니다. 고래는 경이롭고도 신비로운 괴물이지. 만나면 모두가 도망치기 바쁘지만 우리는 이빨을 드러내고 웃어댄다.
매일마다 아침에 일어나며 사는 게 무엇일까를 생각했다. 나와 함께 구인 표지판을 읽고 있지만 이제는 호수 너머의 무언가를 또렷하게 보고 있다. 한쪽 다리가 없었지만 누구보다 꼿꼿하게 서 있는 채로.
피코드 호라. 이 배의 선장이 누구인지는 몰라도 참 행운이네요.
왜 그렇게 생각하지?
닮고 싶었다.
이렇게 형편없이 낮은 시급으로도 부지런하게 일할 선원은 드무니까요.
그래도 이 배 위에서 항해하다 보면 A협회 구급 해결사 자격증이 나오지.
언젠가는 나도 이 사람처럼 내가 정한 운명에 기꺼이 모든 걸 바치며 뛰어들게 되길.
내 심장을 부수고 내 머리에 구멍을 뚫어라, 이스마엘.
Clear cut, your evil's predefined. Your evil's predefined.
에이, 헤브는 영원히 에이,
Take time, I want it black and white. Clear cut, your evil's predefined. Your evil's predefined.
그래. 난 한때 당신을 닮아가고 싶었지. 나는 당신의 인어였어. 온몸에 너의 생각을 뒤덮고 칠해진 채로 당신이라는 거대하고 광기서린 고래만을 위해 헤엄쳐가고 있었지. 그게 아니고선 난 이 현실에서 살아갈 자신이 없었으니까. 목적도 없이 떠돌기만 했다는 걸. 그러다 소중한 사람들을 전부 잃었다는 걸. 나 혼자 살아남았다는 걸. 겨우 되찾은 이들까지 내 손으로 죽이고 말았다는 걸. 모든 걸 당신의 탓으로 돌려야지만 견딜 수 있었으니까. 나는 그 구인 표지판을 보기 전에도 배에 탄 후에도, 심지어 림버스 컴퍼니에 입사한 후에도 단 한 번도 나의 키를 잡고 항의한 적이 없었던 거야. 하지만 나는 이제야 내 나침반을 찾은 것 같아.
선장도 아닌 네가 자기의 나침반을 말해.
계속 내 앞을 가로막고 귀찮게 하겠지만 흔들리면서도 가고자 하는 곳을 가리키는 나침반을. 그러니까 나는 그 나침반으로 모험을 하고 싶어. 세상을 탐구하고 알아가는 진정한 모험을. 하지만 그 전까지 노를 저어왔던 피로 얼룩진 길 또한 나의 항로. 난 그것들까지 전부 받아들이면서 살겠어. 그게 내가 당신을 살려둬야 하는 이유이자 내가 찾은 나만의 항해 방식이야.
뭐?
내가 모는 배가 좀 흔들릴 테니 다들 꽉 잡아!
내가 가고
너 무슨 짓을?
자세히 봐. 지금도 당신과 내가 닮아 있는지.
왜?
Oh my god. Oh. That was the same moment that me and Bullet started just screaming in excitement. Oh.
내가 왜? 상백한 고래를 찾아야 해. 모두 눈을 지켰다. 소리 질러라. 작살잡이 작살을 단단히 묶어 솥다수는 선박을 돌려라. 1등 항해사는 도출표. 노를 저어라. 세상 모든 악을 뽑아내는 그 창백한 고래가 있는 곳으로. 나의 항해사들이여, 초랑을.
나는 살아있는 당신을 지켜볼 거야. 당신은 내 방황의 증거니까. 잡아먹히지 않고 끝없이 저항하기 위한 내 죄의 증언. 나의 고해.
그딴 식으로 날 내려다보지. 나는 에이해부다. 나는
야, 밖으로 나가는 게 아니라 무너지고 있잖아 이거.
그럼 심장을 터뜨리면 나갈 수 있다는 것도.
에이, 역시 마지막까지 거짓말 투성이었군.
아니, 거짓말은 아니지. 나갈 수는 있으니까.
멀쩡하게 목숨 붙여서 나갈 수 있겠다는 말은 하지 않았고 뻔하다 뻔해. 그게 중요한 게 아니야. 빨리 올라가자.
뭐해? 얼른 타.
이 줄은 뭔가 끊어지지 않을 것 같네.
나를 죽였어야지. 이 고래를 죽인 거 나였어야.
저건 어떡하지?
무너지는 이곳을 마음껏 감상하도록 내버려두죠. 선장은 배가 가라앉을 때까지 그 자리에 있어야죠.
그런데 그 고래의 외벽은 너무 단단해서 보통의 방법으로는 절대 못 뚫는다며.
Also, I must truly, now that we're finally here, I must admit a very unfortunate thing that I could not have foreseen ahead of time. Ishmael's snag harpoon ego actually used to have different dialogue for it. Originally, when it used, it said, "That bastard is still alive out there," or something along those lines. And it's only after you complete this chapter does it change to, "I will chart this the way I will chart my own course." I'm sorry to say that I unfortunately cannot retroactively re-change it, but...
어떻게 한 거야? 어? 어?
그 창백한 고래가 황금가지를 삼키고부터인지 너희를 삼켰기 때문인지 내가 알던 놈의 행동과는 다르게 뇌가 맛이 가기 시작하더군. 그래서 내 타치로 찔러 넣은 것뿐이다.
이제 이 호수에 두 개의 재앙이 사라졌군. 둘 다 당신의 손으로 말이야. 이곳에 계속 남아있을 건가, 쪽빈 노인?
떠날 이유는 없지. 아직 바다에는 세 개의 재앙이 남아있으니.
저 나비. 그때 로보토미 지부선에서 만난 그 나비랑 닮았네요.
정확히 같은 나비인 것으로 보인다.
저렇게 자유롭게 호수를 건너갈 수 있다니 부럽네요.
우리에게 기대하는 바가 있다는 거죠. 다시 돌아올 거라고 짐작되네요.
무슨 체스 말이라도 되어준 것 같아서 기분이 더럽네.
왠지 한 걸음 떨어져서 바라보고 있는 것 같았어요.
바람의 방향을 보고 있었어요.
시간이 거의 다 되었다. 아마 파도가 곧 몰아치겠지.
이번엔 한번 맞서볼까요? 준비되었죠, 단테? 아직도 모르겠어요. 아무리 배를 잘 모는 기술을 가지고 있어봤자 제일 중요한 건 누군가 올바른 방향을 알려주는 것이라는 걸. 그리고 나는 이 배의 1등 항해사로서 당신이 알려주는 방향을 믿으면서 갈 거예요. 그러니까 지금은 당신이 내 선장이라는 뜻이죠. 언젠가 모험을 떠날 제 쪽배를 당신과 림버스 컴퍼니라는 큰 배에 묶어놓고 따라가 볼 거예요. 이 항해의 끝에는 뭐가 있을지 정말 궁금하거든요. 이제 당신들 말고 친구도 없고요. 하지만 선장의 결단과 명령을 믿는 동시에 나는 그 명령에 대해 끊임없이 의심하고 질문하며 되새길 거예요. 제 나침반이 당신의 나침반과 결국 맞지 않게 된다면 언제든 제 배를 타고 떠날 수 있도록 두 번 다신 먹히지 않고 나를 잃지 않기 위해.
파도와 접촉까지 15초. 키를 잡아라 물길. 아니, 1등 항해사 이스마일.
선장도 아닌데 이래라 저래라 말이 많네요, 오티스 씨.
분위기 깨서 미안하지만 키는 카론이 잡아. 다들 손잡이나 잡아.
바람이 좋네요. 새로운 곳으로 배를 띄우기에는 딱이겠어요.
응. 아이스크림 먹으러 가는 거야. 첨벙 첨벙.
그림자를 쫓던 나날들 남은 건 허망한 기억. 불길이 나를 태운 것처럼 내 손엔 짙은 먼지뿐. 쉼없이 달려왔던 나를 죄어오던 시간들 이조차 그리워질까. 먼 날 언젠가는 돌이켜볼 기억 속에 미소 지을 수 있기를. 내겐 남은 알 수 없는 시간과 이제는 나가야 할 때 자신을 태워 사라져가는 촛불과 닮아 있구나. 승부를 새도 없이 떠밀려 던져진 날 속에 내 길을 갈 수 있기를. 먼 날 언젠가는 돌이켜볼 기억 속에 미소 지을 수 있도록 멀리 멀리 날아가고 싶어 밤하늘의 새처럼 별에 닿을 수 있게 이 밤 또다시 찾아오겠지만 괜찮아 다 사라지네 괜찮아
And now that we finally passed them all, I will say, at least for me, I actually have to say Gregor's rendition is still my favorite. It is the one that struck me, you know? Not, all of the other ones are great. Like, Rodion and Sinclair's are probably the two weak ones. I would say Yi Song's is my second favorite. Oh, wait, what? No, we are having a discussion? Not yet. You will wait a moment. Rodion and Sinclair's are probably the weakest ones. Yi Song's is so different, and I love it because, man, if you look into the metaphor that's going on with his rap lines, God, that boy rapping. But Yishmael's probably my third favorite. It's so good. And yes, I did also notice Heathcliff with the perfume. But, oh my God. I can see how that is some people's favorite canto, and I am utterly ecstatic for Heathcliff's. This is so good. There's Wolfred back there. I'd ignore him.
그 고래가 죽게 된 건 안타깝게 생각해. 그렇다고 삶의 의지까지 놓아버릴 필요는 없잖니? 빼앗긴 건 고작 한 마리의 고래일 뿐인데.
이 해부를 비웃으려고 온 거군.
선장, 그 창백한 고래가 정말 이 모든 가능성의 세계에 하나뿐일 거라고 생각해? 그래, 그 눈을 원했어. 이제야 말이 통하네. 당신이 찾고 있는 고래를 이번에는 직접 죽이게 해줄게. 모든 세계에 창백한 고래를 죽이도록. 내가 필요한 건 당신의 그 강인한 집념과 신념이야. 자, 그럼 이제 내 배에 탈 이유는 충분하겠지? 즐거운 항해가 되어보자고.
What the fuck is this bitch's endgame? Yeah, I want to wipe out all life in every existence that isn't this one. What's her end goal here? It's not even like, oh, I'm gonna harvest these other worlds for resources. It is, I want no other existence to exist wholesale. Why? What is her end game? Herman, please. Oh. It's so good. Look at all that XP. Look! I got a Christmas! Nice. And look, it wasn't even enough. And there it goes. No one will... Do you notice something here? What? There's no menu options. Okay, there they go. I was gonna be like, I'm stuck here. I broke the game and new and exciting. Apparently, if you finish a dungeon and you get like a gift exchange thing, if you tab into that, I lose the ability to swap between tabs. How fun. That's a funky new one. Oh. And for everyone who's so excited for Heathcliff, 70 days. And 220 hours, not 200 hours. We have 70 days away. 3 months thereabouts until Heathcliff. And we've already gotten one of our 2 things to pass the time. It's going to be a while. We're not done yet. And let me tell you, Miracle in District 20 is pretty good. But man, 70 days. But how good was that chapter, though? Oh my... Tell me it is not the most Ian shit to be like, I'm still searching for my path, but he has grown as such a person that now he wants to help everyone else find their own paths. That, like, even through his amnesia, it is so ingrained in him to try to help those around him now. Tell me that... Like, I remember, like, Bullet commented on that when we got through that. Tell me it's not, like, the most Ian-pilled shit possible to be pumping out zingers like that one. Oh my god, it's so good. And look at that, it's barely even a short episode. We got done in the perfect amount of time. Fuck you, Ahab. I totally think we could get a gas harpoon ID. If not, you know, where's Farm Watch? Come on. Come on. Farm Watch Otis is already in the game. Come on, guys. Didn't you already know that? It's right here. Can't you tell? Right here with the Christmas. Right next to the Christmas. It's the next one. You know. I need to appease the sadness in my heart by now
사이좋게 모여서
buying
식사를 하시는
something.
것 같네요. 저희 지휘팀 관리직은 특별히 그룹을 지어 식사하진 않는데. 말코트님은
There we go. Now my heart feels something
당신을
again.
반드시 집행하겠습니다.
We're not getting a fucking Farm Watch ID through that shit. Let's be honest here. Unless we're getting like Gubo's identity. But I don't know. Maybe they don't want the funky Austrian content in their game yet. Hey, look at that. I have new... see, look at that. I got the good chemicals in my brain. It's not enough. The depression is still very strong. Look at that. All shall be discharged, as it is written. Executed's not as good as discharge. What else can I buy? I can buy him. Will this make the sadness in my heart go
사이좋게
away?
모여서 식사를 하시는 것 같네요. 저희 지휘팀 관리직은 특별히 그룹을 지어 식사하진 않는데.
메르소입니다. 작은 형님을 보필하고 있습니다. 이상입니다.
No. Oh, wait, no, we're not done yet. Maybe I'll get some happiness. Maybe I can get the good brain chemicals. Only by your death shall this discharge be fulfilled. Alright, it's okay. Vengeance. I now own everything in the game that doesn't require you to buy it, like Yuri's announcer pack. Fuck you, Yuri. Get the fuck out of my game. I now own everything. If I got regret, that'd be the good chemicals in my brain. But now all I am is sitting here and sad. You know, I don't remember if I had ever brought it up, but fun random factoid that you would never be able to see in normal gameplay. Did you know that tied to Yuri's, like, I think it's like her left leg, right leg, it's one of her legs, she has a blue ribbon tied around it, because all of her clothes are red. Like, if we go to, like, it's all, like, red, but you can see she has this blue ribbon tied around her leg. Why is that? Well, you'd never be able to see it in-game, but Aya actually has the exact same belt, but it's red. The implication being that Aya wanted to welcome... God, I have immediate... What is her name? Yuri into the group, and so they traded little belt leg loop things. And so if you actually look at their sprites back to back, they actually have matching belts just swapped around. That's such a nice... You would never be able to tell that if you didn't, like, rip the files out of the game, because you cannot see Aya's legs, because she doesn't appear in combat, and you can't see anyone's legs. Like, you'd only be able to see the blue band, like, on this screen right here. And that's it. You'd never know that. That's such a cool little detail for Aya and Yuri. Lost to time. That's real shame that she's got a lot of the apple in her. But can we talk about how fucking stupid Yuri is real fast? She knows that every single abnormality, when they die, they turn into an egg. But why is it that when the maggoty apple, golden apple thing, when it presumably died, it didn't turn into an egg, but she's like, oh, it's dead, let me get closer. Maybe it has, like, a brainwashing effect, who knows? Like, come on, Yuri, you should know this already. You get one wholesome Yuri fact and one very unwholesome Yuri fact. For all the chapter 1 people out there. Come on, Yuri, you should know better than this. Yuri was not a clerk. She was an agent. Maybe she was a clerk. I don't actually remember if we're confirmed. I mean, she talked about eggs, but she referred to just them as clerks. Shut up, Faust. They don't know. But either way. Bullet, you missed it. You missed being able to pog about the scene where me and you screamed. And you screamed so loudly it, like, destroyed your mic for a bit. Yeah. I think the clerks also do. But... yeah, Malkud, yeah. It would turn into an egg still. I'm just thinking Yuri might be a little dum-dum. It's either A, Yuri's a little dum-dum, or B, the ungolden apple, it has like a brainwashing effect. Like, it has like a compulsion effect. This bitch's prudence is 1. Not even enough fortitude. I also didn't buy her announcer. Oh yeah, you missed it, Bullet. I'm very sad that we have to wait 70 days, so now I own everything in the game except for the game is bad. Just give me it. I want it. It's so good. Have you seen this passive? This unit's level of skill on the dashboard loses 1 base power but gains 2 coin power. If you hit 1 heads, that's already plus 1 power, and every coin after that's plus 2. It's fucking... This literally makes every goddamn fucking... They're so ID. This is like the best passive in the entire game. Oh!